What?
Okay, we're live now.
Okay.
I hope it's all working, but when I'm at home, my computer works so hard to go live on StreamYard. But
Really?
now I'm like not at home, and it's like, I mean, I don't even think like our internet at home should technically be really good internet, but like
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, my computer sounds like it's not working. It's having an easy time.
It's
Like,
breathing heavily.
yeah, it sounds great. It's not like profusely like sweating.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like there's an engine taking off. It's just like,
Yeah.
it's fantastic. Anyway,
Breathe.
thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. I see a whole bunch of people here in the comments. So I'm going to let you introduce yourself, and then maybe we can say hi to everyone and jump into writing sprints.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I am Kahila. I am a paranormal action writer, I like to call myself, because, yeah, lots of action, lots of supernatural things happening. I'm going to be an indie author for the rest of my publishing career. And, yeah, I don't know what else to say. Hey.
And you have an Authortube channel, and it's linked down in the description box below. Everybody make sure to go check it out.
Thank you.
Also, you're doing daily vlogs, which is crazy. I have failed at Vlogmas like super hardcore.
Yes, I mean,
I feel like I've posted more content than I ever have. Like, I think I'm at like 19 videos, like including live streams now.
Yeah.
And I've never done that many in a month, but I still failed. So there's going to be a punishment.
Yeah. I understand.
But yeah, so we're going to play Spill or Quill today, but also do writing sprints. Also, my Facebook is up and I see like people messaging me. So I'm just going to close that because it's really distracting. All right. So I guess we'll just say hi to everybody and then we'll jump into Spill or Quill.
Okay.
Everybody let us know right now in the comments whether they want to spill or quill. And Kahila, I know you've played before.
Yes.
But do you want to spill or quill?
I'll do quill first because I'm always doing spill first. Like, I'll do spill and then quill, and I'm like, okay, let's do quill. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I think the quills are really good this time.
Ooh.
Like, okay. I think they're really good this time. Because sometimes I like really struggle with what to put in for quills.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, okay, so everybody's going to let us know, spill or quill. I feel like I'm getting like more efficient at these as we go because like the first time we played, I think the spill took like I think one round took like an hour. And now I can get to like 3 or 4 rounds in a 2 hour stream.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That is a long time.
All right, so Keep Faith Baby is here.
Hello.
Asking a question about, do you think a character named Elzbieta, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, Polish version of Elizabeth would go by Liz, or is it more likely to go by Elsie or Elza? Ooh, which one of those nicknames do you like?
I like Elsie.
I think Elsie's super cute too.
Yeah.
I think Elsa might sound too much like Elsa from Frozen.
Yeah. And Elsie is like, oh.
I know, super cute.
Yeah. I like that.
Oh, Zara likes Elsie too. Okay. We're all team Elsie.
Elsie.
Liz sounds more English to me, so I would go with Elsa. Okay, we've got Elsa and Elsie. All right. What is everyone working on today? What are you working on today, Kahila? Your camp project?
Yeah, my camp project. I'm at 93,000 words, so yeah, I'm trying to reach 100,000. I'm almost there.
So you're gonna finish early. You're gonna finish camp early.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish in like, what's today, the 24th? According to the NaNoWriMo website, I might finish in 2 days. So fingers crossed.
So exciting.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna work on it.
Is the story close to done, or is it like?
Yeah, I'm like on the, I don't know what to call it, the falling action.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I don't know. I have like 2 climaxes.
But so then you estimated your word count really well. Like if
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I'm
I know
so bad at that.
really I'm an overwriter, so I always like my minimum is 100,000 because I know I'm gonna put so much into the story. Like my first book was 105,000, but then I condensed it down to 89,000 because I was just explaining way too much. But that was with the help of my developmental editor. So, but I'll probably add more, and it'll probably be like 95,000. So,
Aren't developmental editors just like the best?
they are amazing. It's just like, wow, I never thought that. It's like, wow, I thought I was a great writer until I sent it off.
Oh my gosh, but they catch like, oh my God, they're so good. I love my developmental editor. Like,
me too.
I credit her with so much because, yeah, it's just nuts.
Yes.
But it is kind of true. You get that feeling like I thought I was good at this, and then you get your like developmental letter back or all the comments, and you're like,
oh, like I got like 20 pages of notes. Like, okay.
So is this book 2?
Yeah, this is book 2. I'm writing a series, so it's a lot. Okay, so I'm writing a trilogy for my main character, and then there's gonna be 3 spin-off series of the world.
Nice.
But with different main characters for each trilogy.
So are you gonna write the whole trilogy and then fast release? Is that your like?
I want to try to release book 1 by the end of this year, December 31st. So
that's hopefully so exciting.
And so I'm starting book 3 in November for NaNoWriMo. So I can just have those drafts done and probably like, fast release and get started on the editing for book 2 and stuff. So yeah.
Oh my God, that's so exciting.
I know.
Oh. Okay, I'll ask later. I was gonna ask if you had a release date in mind, but we'll see.
Not really.
Okay. But this year.
Yeah, hopefully this year. We'll see.
Nice. That's so exciting. All right, Dia's here as well. We'll be working on some general notes for my novel, a couple of entries in my language journal. That's super fun. Nice. Language journal.
All right.
Cool. Emma is here. Hello, Emma.
Hello.
Everybody's saying hi. Leah is here. Oh my God, it just skipped. Oh, wow. Okay, we're behind.
Oh, wow.
Dia is here. Elsie. Oh, we've got another for Team Elsie.
Hey, Kelly.
It's my Kelly friend. Is here. That's so fun. I've been seeing, so I don't know about you, but when did you start on Authortube, actually?
In January, and then my laptop broke. So like I had like a 2-month hiatus, and then I started back in April.
Nice. I feel like lately, I also kind of, started back in April. I would say like started more seriously in like January of this year, even though I've like been posting videos for a while, but like I started posting more regularly because I did not. But I feel like I've been finding so many or not finding, but I feel like there's been so many new Authortubers lately.
Yeah, especially this year.
So exciting.
Yeah, like so many different people to meet. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have to stick with like the ones who've been here for like 3 years, and I can expand and see more people, like
new channels. And I mean, I also have recently discovered my love for watching vlogs.
Yeah, I love vlogs. Like that is that's my thing. Whenever I see a vlog, I'm like, okay, load that one and load this one. And I just have videos lined up to watch.
Yeah. But I think, vlogs are so good. But the video you did, the vlog that you did where you listed all the Authortube channels you watched, I think you listed Kelly's. Yeah. And so I found Kelly's Authortube channel through that. And I just anyway, I love it so much.
Yay!
Shankurti is here. ADHD writer, Raylan, Hannah, Shelby, Stuart. Oh, Stuart's my friend from real life. Megan, from real life, from in person. We went to university together.
I say real life too. Like, yeah, my real life.
I know. I'm like, But it kind of feels like, I don't know, did you ever play video games?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
played when I was younger, and it kind of feels like you'd be like, oh, they're like IRL, you know, like in real
Yeah, in
life.
real life, yeah.
I use that all the time. I'm like, oh, I know them from like real life, but I'm like, this is real life too. It's just virtual.
Yeah, it's like, but it's weird because like a few years ago, if you had an online friend, they weren't really considered friends to your real people because you know you didn't meet in person. But now
Mm-hmm.
I like how it's becoming more of a norm. Like, oh, that's my friend. Like, no, we haven't met yet, but we met online, and it's not like a stalker vibe. Like, oh, that's your friend. Like,
Yeah, it's so crazy how that's changed. And I
yeah,
feel like maybe too, especially with COVID, it's like super acceptable to be
I
making
think
online friends
so.
now.
Yeah, it's like we can't talk or touch. I mean, we can't touch, so we can talk
Yeah,
online.
it's crazy.
I
Oh my
know,
God. Oh, COVID. What has it
man.
done? um, Zara's here. Not sure if
No,
she'll be writing, but just wanted to tune in. Hannah's here. Okay, and now people are picking Spill or Quill. And sorry, Kahila, you picked Spill or Quill?
Quill.
Quill. Okay. But, oh yeah, because the quills are really good this time. I'm going to. Oh, we have a question. Kahila, what attracted you to paranormal fiction?
Ooh, I like this. Okay, well, Twilight.
Fair.
I was like, because I was in sixth grade, and like that's what introduced me to reading, basically, and like really enjoying it. And then the movies came out like the same year or the next year, so I was just like obsessed. And then I kept reading paranormal and supernatural books and stuff like that. And then I would always dislike the way certain books were, like with in Twilight. Like I think they fell in love too quickly, and it was just such a cheesy book. But I'm stuck with it forever. So, and so I'm like, you know, I want to write something where it's not all about love, and we can have some fighting, and the main trope isn't a weak female falling for this great man. So my main character is like a badass female who like does some crazy stuff. So I was like, you know what? And I don't like writing about humans because I like my characters to fly and shoot stuff from their hands or like morph into something. And then I like fighting. So I was just like, you know what? Paranormal action. Boom.
That's awesome. I feel like Twilight inspired or like got a lot of people into reading.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really liked, okay, so not to go on a whole Twilight tangent, but I really liked the first Twilight, and I've always wondered why like I really didn't like the rest of them. And I think maybe it's because I'm not like the biggest fan of love triangles.
Yeah.
But I can't like, because sometimes I am. Sometimes I love triangles and sometimes I don't. But anyway, that gets me to my question. Are you team Edward or team Jacob?
I am team Edward because I love vampires, and Jacob is cool and all, but they both have possessive problems. But like Jacob just seems like it's like I love you and I love you and I want you and I don't want you with him, so I want you. And Edward's just like, you're my life. So and I'm just like, that's what I'm talking about, okay?
Yeah. I'm also team Edward, so I mean, I know he has some like really creepy stalker vibes, but
yeah, of course.
I'm forever
like,
team Edward.
Watching her while she's sleeping and stuff when they barely knew each other, I'm like, I really want to see if that's in the Midnight Sun. So,
and like why he's doing it,
like creeper, okay?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. But I like Jacob. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I like Jacob. I just like, I was like, but I'm also more of a vampire fan. I'm not like a like shifter or like werewolf kind of person.
Yeah.
I like my vampires. I'm a simple girl. I like my vampires.
Like, just give me my vampires.
Yeah. Oh, so good. Okay, Devin's here. All right, there's a whole bunch of comments.
Oh gosh, we're still in the highs.
Yeah, we're still in the highs. Emma's asking, is it 92,000 for camp or total in your project?
Oh, total in my project. Oh my gosh, for camp, I must be insane. Holy crap! But
But you're
at
still doing
43.
50K, right?
Yeah, I'm at
You're
43.
doing like a full nano.
50. Yeah, because I'm like, I need to practice because I've never done nano and I'm starting a new project in November. So I'm like, I need some practice. So I was just like 50K in July. So yeah, I'm at 43K words.
Well, that's like so many words.
I know. I don't know how I'm doing it. It's just coming to me.
Yeah. So good. Okay, sorry guys. I'm just gonna skip through some of the comments because Sacco came to drop a like and some love. Thank you so much, Sacco. Have a good sleep.
Going to bed.
I know Sacco's in Central Time Zone, I believe. So maybe a nap.
Yeah.
Or maybe stayed up all night.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Also, I'm just going to put some folks up. I didn't see if we said hi to Rem earlier, but Rem's here. Nikki's here. Eva's here. Good morning. So many new Authortubers. Yes. Nikki's here. All right, everybody. Eva just subbed to you. That's so fun.
Oh, thanks.
Kahila's vlogs are amazing. Just saying.
Thank you.
All right. Autumn is here just saying hi. All right.
Hello.
Okay. Sorry, everybody. I'm going to skip. This
happens every time.
I'm going to skip. Okay. There, we're skipped. We're caught up. Woo.
Oh gosh. Put on my glasses.
Vampires are life. We have another.
Yes.
We have another fan. Oh, Eva. Okay, this is funny. Team Charlie.
Honestly, Charlie deserved more love than he got. Bella was so selfish.
Charlie was so. I agree. Team Charlie for life.
Yes, he's amazing.
Yeah. Katie is also saying, "Gotta love some Charlie." Yes, Team Charlie. Okay.
Aww.
We love Team Charlie.
Amara said she met her husband because of Twilight.
Wait.
That's so cute. It's up there a little bit.
Oh, I'm gonna find that. Oh.
That's so
Amara, I want to hear this story so badly.
Right?
Oh my god, let us know the story. All right. Okay, everybody picked Spiller Quill. I love this love for Charlie because I really love Charlie too. And I thought Bella, from the start to the end, like at the start, she was like, I don't know, me and my dad are so awkward. And
yeah. I call him Charlie. Like, okay, cool.
And they're like the same person. I call him Charlie. I know. And like, he was so sweet. He got her a car. Like,
right. At least you appreciated that. I was like, girl, if you don't appreciate that, like, go back to Phoenix.
I think they were just like the same person. They were both like weird and awkward and like, anyway. Okay, Spiller Quill. I was like, not to go on a Twilight tangent, literally went down the Twilight tangent. Oh, I didn't pick. I'm gonna do Spill for this one because I have to work on some like writing stuff, but it's not for my like fun writing, it's for my work writing. So I'm gonna do Spill for the first one and then hopefully finish it and move on to Quill.
I love fun writing and then work writing because like I understand.
Yeah. All right, so what was I going to say? Oh, for those who don't know what Spill or Quill is, but I think everybody here does or has been here at a previous one, it's basically like writing Truth or Dare before writing Sprint. So you pick Spill or Quill. Spill is Truth, Quill is Dare. And then you have to either answer the truth or do the dare during the writing sprint. And then we talk about it after.
Yes.
All right, so the Spill is... Oh, I like this one. And you can do both if you want. Okay. But it's worst book to movie adaptation. And worst book to movie adaptation. And I ask everybody I'm going to write the Spill and Quill in the comments. So if everybody wants to like hold off before I write that, and then we can get going on the sprint. Also, I'm thinking like a 15-minute sprint to start.
Yeah, that sounds good. Because I have no words right now. I'm a pantser, so I don't know what I'm writing.
Oh my god! And then the Quill. We'll do this Quill later. Actually, it's not a first Quill. Oh, this one's kind of fun. So the Quill is write fan fiction about your own novel. So write a fan fiction about your own novel. And you don't have to spend the whole sprint doing it, but you have to spend at least a little bit of time writing some fan fiction about your own novel, even if it's just like a paragraph. And then if you want to share any of it in the comments, you can. So the spill is worst book to movie adaptation. And then the quill is write fan fiction about your own novel.
Oh gosh. Okay. I haven't written fan fiction in so long. Oh gosh, how do I even write?
Maybe you ship two characters that aren't like.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Oh yeah, okay.
You're like, I'm ready.
I'm ready. So ready for that. Got it.
Oh, what am I doing? That's weird.
I'm small.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen. And everybody also let us know when you write your answer, whether you're writing the spill or the quill, because sometimes I just get confused and then I'm like, wait, which one is this? Okay. So pens at the ready, everybody. We've got 15 minutes on the clock and we are going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing. All right, everybody, that is time. How'd it go?
It was good, actually. I guess. I spent the first few minutes writing 1, 2, 3, 4 sentences of the fanfic before going into my other one.
And how did that go?
It was good. It's all right. I didn't drop any names. I mean, I can read it if you want.
I mean, if you want to.
It's not good, but all right. All right, here we go. We have so much history together. Technically, we were sworn enemies, but we are also best friends. Yeah, he's tried to kill me before, but I've also tried to kill him, so I guess we're even. That's also why it's not a surprise that we ended up in bed together. ... Again. That's it.
Nice. Nice. And so those are, did you ship 2 characters who like don't normally get okay.
Those are 2 characters. He's like the main antagonist in book 1, and then like the kind of a main antagonist in book 2, but they're like best friends, not supposed to be best friends. They try to kill each other, and it's a whole thing.
Ooh, okay. Okay. I like it.
Thank you.
I did spill.
Oh yeah.
And
I have a spill too.
Do you want to? I saw somebody do my spill in the comments, so I was gonna say you go first.
Okay. Well, I have 2 kind of. So the first one is, of course, the Percy Jackson movie. Like, absolutely atrocious. I don't know what was going on. I hate when the producers always try to like sexualize little kids and try to make them older than they really are. So I'm just like, that pissed me off. And then the first movie of Twilight, because from the beginning it was wrong from the book. So like that whole movie just pissed me off because it was just wrong.
It was very different from the book. That's true. Yeah.
That's it. What's yours?
So funny enough, I actually enjoyed the Percy Jackson movies, but they were not a good not a good
adaptation, but it was a good movie, like as if it was its own movie and not from another creation.
Yeah, I totally agree though with the like sexualizing kids things. Like so
they're always trying to make it more appealing. Like, we like seeing kids in film also, like
there's so many movies that do that, and I'm like, aren't they supposed to be like 12?
Right. I'm like, this is not right.
I know. It's like, but it's also like, anyway, again, tangent, but it's also because like Hollywood casts like 26-year-olds to play like 14-year-olds, and it's just like,
it's like they're actual kids. Like, that's why I love Stranger Things so much, because it's just a full cast of kids.
Yes.
Like,
I agree. Oh yeah, Stranger Things is so good.
It's amazing. Oh, I'm so excited.
Do you know when it comes out, the next one?
I don't think they've said it yet.
Okay.
Because
I think everything's getting delayed, and I'm like, stop.
I know. Please. No.
So mine was Aragon.
Oh, yeah.
Which, like, I loved Aragon. And the movie was a bad adaptation, and it was also just bad.
Yeah, like, it's like, if you're not gonna make it the same as the book, at least make it good.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't do either. Double negative. Like, come on.
Double. Yeah. And in this case, it doesn't equal a positive.
Exactly. I was gonna say that. Yes.
Oh my god, it was so bad.
So terrible.
And I was so heartbroken because I loved Aragon. Same. Christopher Paolini was done so dirty.
So dirty.
Oh. He's coming out with a new book.
Ooh.
I know. We'll see. I think it's a sci-fi. Rem says Percy Jackson by Rick Riordan.
Yes.
Yeah. We got another Percy Jackson. So many things wrong with the movie, but we don't have all day to rant about it.
Yes.
Oh my God, another Percy Jackson.
Because it was so terrible. I mean, it wasn't a terrible movie. It was just a terrible adaptation.
Yeah. That's what, I've only read the first, I know there's like a trillion Percy Jackson books, and I think I've only read 3.
Yeah. I have like a bunch on my shelf that I need to read. And I'm like, I don't have time.
I feel like I was a little too old when they started getting popular, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I understand. I think I was like just around that age where I'm like, I'm still young, but I'm kind of getting older, but I was already hooked from the first book, so.
Yeah. Wait, how old are you? I feel like we have already talked about this. We might have talked about this on Discord, but how old are you? You don't have to tell me.
Oh, I'm 22.
22. Yeah, okay, that sounds familiar because I feel like we had this conversation on Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm 27. And I always say 26 by accident, but I'm 27.
I think I'm 23, but I'm not because my birthday's in 2 months. So I'm always like, yeah, I'm 23. No, you're not.
That's so funny, though. When I was 22, I aged myself up to 23 all the time. For some reason, I couldn't remember 22.
Yeah, it's just like this limbo age between 21 and 23. Like,
yeah. And I guess because 21's such a big one for the States. Like, in Canada, 21's like, in Canada, for people's 21st birthday, they go to the States to be like, haha. I can have a drink. Yeah. So I think it was a little bit, because, when you said grade 6 for Twilight, I was like, I think I was in high school when Twilight was really big. So, yeah, I think it was a little bit too old, which, like, it sounds so odd to say because I don't consider myself old. Anyway.
Because you're not old.
I'm not. No, I know. 27's not old.
It's it's just older than the younger people.
Yeah. I feel like we had, maybe it wasn't on maybe it was on another like live stream that I was in the chat for, but I remember talking about age at some point.
That's you.
Oh yeah. I was like, who is this?
Another Keelan.
What is going on? Why is this person repeating the Spill and Quill? I'm so confused. Okay, Keepface says there was a book about a girl named Lucinda Price, aka Luce, and she went from the school, and I felt like the movie was too short and didn't cover enough from the book. That's fair.
Nice.
I'm not sure what that is. Do you want to take this one?
Sure. Let me put on my glasses. I usually have my contacts on, but and my glasses have a glare, so I hate it. Okay. Spill. First thing that came in mind to all the boys I loved before. There are a few favorite scenes that didn't go into the movie. Sad.
I haven't read the book, but I heard it was different.
I have all the books. I have a lot of books, but I just haven't read most of the books. But I watched the movies and I loved them. I think there's only one out. No, 2. I don't know.
I think the second one just came out with a.
Oh yeah. How could I forget? Because Jordan Fisher, I freaking love him. Like
John Ambrose. That's his name, right? And the character. Yeah.
Loved him.
Yeah.
She did him so dirty.
Yeah, he was the superior just person. And like
I was just like, how? And plus, I'm a fan of Jordan Fisher, so I'm just like, how you gonna leave my man out in the cold like that? Okay, like she didn't even go back to him.
Okay, so he was in a show that I was watching recently. That was like a Family Channel. What was it?
He was in Liv and Maddie.
That one. So my sister was watching Liv and Maddie, like, which I don't know. I didn't think it was that good, but she was like obsessed with it just recently and rewatching the whole thing. And I was like, oh my God, is that I don't know the actor's name, but I was like, is that John Ambrose? And like it was. I was so confused because people really love him. He seems super, super talented.
He is so talented. He's like a songwriter, singer, dancer. He won Dancing with the Stars, and
I was gonna say dancer. Yeah,
so talented. And
he's a triple threat.
I know him personally, so I'm just like,
you know him?
Yeah, because he also streams on Twitch, and so like me and my sister just know him, and Yeah, we used to do like edits and stuff for him for Twitch, and yeah.
Okay, we need to chat because that.
I like to establish.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
And is he in LA too?
Yeah, he's in LA.
That's so crazy. It's so crazy just like thinking about the connections that people have. Anyway, that's so cool. Need to know more. Okay, Leah says Mockingjay, but the book wasn't amazing anyway. Okay.
I understand.
I feel very strongly. I read all the Hunger Games and watched all the Hunger Games, and I feel very strongly that the Hunger Games should have just been a standalone and left it at that.
They stretched it too, like it was just too much stretching for no reason.
It was just like such a good standalone book. I was like,
yeah,
anyway.
Like, why? Like the second book wasn't necessary, which means the third book wasn't necessary. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a lot.
I have feelings about the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Aragon. Okay, Katie had the same one as me. I hate the Aragon movie. The books were my favorites as a child, and the movie messed up so bad that if they wanted to make more movies, they couldn't because they ruined the fundamental plot points. I agree. But I think it's because, I mean, they didn't make more movies because it was terrible, I think. But it was also, the movie came out before the last book. I think it might have even come out before the third book came out. And then like stuff was revealed about people's lineage and like I feel like that happened. I feel like it came out too early. Anyway. Oh, Amara says The Shining.
Oh, I've never seen it or read it.
The movie is so good, but as an adaptation, it's garbage. The book is really different. Interesting.
Nice.
On theme, but the last Twilight movie grinds my gears. How do you feel about movies being split into two? Like books being split into two for one movie?
Were you having this conversation in your last one?
I was, but I want to know how you feel about it.
So it depends because like,
or was it? Sorry, I don't remember if maybe I was in I don't know, but I was there for a conversation. I've been on so many streams lately that I'm just like, wait. And then also like with Discord, talking to people on there, I'm like, I don't know when that happened, but it happened.
But it happened, yeah. So it depends. Like with Twilight, I think it was unnecessary. Like there's just so much in the first part that they could have taken out, and they added like extra stuff with the wolves, and I'm just like, why? Like that could have been one movie, like you stretched it out, and then like the climax wasn't the same. And I mean, I still watched it. I still watch it, but it wasn't necessary.
Every so often, I rewatch all the Twilight movies on Netflix,
and I get mad every time. Like
me too. It's like a nostalgia thing for me. Like I do the same with the Harry Potter movies. Yeah,
same.
Maya is here. Good morning, Maya. Eva says Twilight cast was way off for me. When they first announced the Twilight cast, I agree. I was like,
I think Kristen played a perfect Bella because because in real life, Kristen is like this laid back, like doesn't want to talk to anybody type of person, and Bella's like that exact same person. So I feel like that was the only one that I feel like that was like solid.
I feel like it really worked too. I thought she did play a really good Bella.
Yeah. She didn't have to try to act.
Yeah. I just like think maybe when they cast Robert Pattinson as Edward, all I could think of was Cedric Diggory from Harry Potter. I was like,
oh, they did him so wrong too, but whatever.
Yeah, they did. True Blood or True Blood, Eva says as well. Okay says Ozek has always been. Oh, this is the fanfic.
QUILL.
Okay. Ozek has always been the dutiful son. He stepped forward in his marriage robes and awaited his bride. Although his heart stayed with Yama, this marriage was going to save his people. Ooh.
Oh.
He follows his heart. and elopes in the original.
Ah.
I like.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh my God, so far behind. Okay, well, a lot of it's just people saying how they did, so we can go through that quick.
Okay.
Maya says, I am Legend. The book was so much better than the movie. You actually understood more about what's going on.
I didn't know that was a book.
Nor did I.
That's really cool.
Lewis says Dune is still one of my all-time bads. I just hope the next upcoming adaptation is better. Agreed. Okay, so sorry guys, I'm just going to Team Jasper.
Oh, I love Jasper.
Love it. Sorry, I'm just flipping these up really quick and then didn't get anything written. Okay, this is how people did. Shankurti got 390. Zara's spill is Vampire Academy. Nice. Raylan got 280. Kelly finally settled on a real world location that will be the inspiration for the Burning Kingdom, which is awesome. I think this is like about the teens and children conversation. Yeah. Nikki got 229 words in my handwritten fan fiction of my characters playing Truth or Dare. Oh my God, that's so fun.
Good. Oh my God.
I've completely blocked Aragon movie from my memory.
Honestly, same. I just remember like an egg and that's about it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was not good. Oh, the worst sexualization of a kid was Megan Fox. Yeah. Yes. Megan Fox has not had a good time in the Hollywood industry. They've just treated her so poorly.
So poorly. And when she spoke up, they're like, oh, blacklist. Nope, goodbye. And it's like, just because someone's beautiful doesn't mean you have to sexualize them. Like, she's human.
Yeah. Oh, that was, yeah, that's rough. Spill Anna Karenina. Karenina.
What is that?
I'm not sure what movie that is, but Inkheart. Okay, they ruined the ending so badly. I loved Inkheart as a kid. Oh, The Thief Lord. Did you ever read that book? That book is so good. Megan, I didn't even know that they made a movie, and I'm not going to watch it just because you said that, because I adored that book so much. It was so good.
The Thief Lord.
I would highly, highly recommend.
Okay. Let me write it down.
But it could just be because I have like mad nostalgia about that book. I read it like 1 trillion times when I was a kid. It was so good.
I understand.
There are actually only 5 Percy Jackson books and then The Heroes of Olympus. Okay, got it. Okay. That's funny. Canadians going to the US for their 21st birthday. We do. Well, I mean, if you're close to the border, like I'm close to the border. So like you just like pop over, you like take a drink and you're like, haha. And then you come back. Yeah. All right. I'm 34. Let's stop calling 27 old, please.
34 isn't old either.
34 is not old. Devin, 45 is also not old. Yeah.
Especially when we live until we're like 80, 90 now. Like, oh my gosh, you still have 40-something plus years to live. Like,
yeah.
You're solid.
Yeah, Weirdo Rights. I saw your name and I was like, oh, okay, change your name. Yeah.
Like, you look familiar, but I don't know. That's nice. Okay.
Okay, sorry guys, I skipped through a whole bunch of comments there. A lot of them I noticed were about Twilight, so we don't have to keep talking about Twilight. But folks, I just want to hype. People are hyping The Thief Lord. The Thief Lord brought me to tears. It was such a good book. I love The Thief Lord, though I read it.
I'm missing out.
So
I'm
good.
missing out on a lot of books, actually. Like,
okay, Spill or Quill?
I'll do Spill this time.
And I think we do a 20-minute sprint. Yeah. And you know what? I'll do Quill.
Okay.
And everybody let us know in the comments whether you're going to Spill or Quill. Okay, this one's like fine for Spill, but we've done similar ones before, so I'm going to just like take a look at some of the other ones. My spills weren't that strong this time. This one's good. I like this one. Okay, everybody let us know. I'm going to do quill, so we've got a spill. Oops.
Okay.
Put that face down. Keep the reveal a secret. Oh, and okay, this is, because you chose spill, I'm going to do this for the quill this time because it's inspired by you.
Okay.
It's a personalized one.
Ooh.
All right. Okay, spills and quills. Here we go. Everybody's chosen. So the spill is a two-part spill. And it's, who would be your fictional best friend? Who would be your fictional nemesis?
Wow.
So your best friend and your nemesis. That's the spill. And then the quill, Kahila, this one's inspired by you, is handwrite one page at minimum this sprint.
Yes. Do it. You can do it. I do it forever. You can do it one page.
All right. And Brianna's just saying, I don't know what the spill or quill entails. It's basically like writing truth or dare. So you pick spill and you spend the first part of the sprint kind of responding to the spill, or you pick quill and you have to do that for the duration of the sprint. Basically like truth or dare. Okay. So the spill is, who would be your fictional best friend? Who would be your nemesis? And the quill is handwrite one page. I'm going to put those in the comments. And then I think we do a 20-minute sprint.
Yeah.
Boost it up a little bit.
So does the fictional one have to be book, or can it be
book, movie? It's just fictional.
Okay. Cool.
Fictional best friend, and who would be your nemesis? The nemesis part is the one when I was writing it, I was like, I have no idea who would be my nemesis. You do have an idea, or you don't?
I don't, but I have a fictional best friend. It's kind of bad.
Oh, I'm excited now.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, we've got 20 minutes on the clock, and pens at the ready, everybody, literally, because whoever's doing quill has to handwrite, and we are going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing. All right, everybody, that is time. Oh, okay, I got a lot done that sprint. I feel good. How about you?
Good. I got like 300 words, I think. I was like writing slow.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yes.
I did my 1 page. I actually did a little bit more than a page.
Nice.
I know there's like gaps, but it's because I was kind of like brainstorming a little bit, but I did that, so I feel good.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, I feel good. But then I also worked on a whole bunch of other stuff, including the Authortube virtual retreat. So yeah, it's been busy.
That's good. I like busy.
I like busy too. I like busy too.
So busy.
I was like trying to do work stuff, and then I was like, I don't really feel like doing work stuff. I'm going to do other stuff right now.
I feel that. I totally feel that.
Yeah. So you chose the spill, though.
I did.
And do you have one? Do you want to go through everybody else's spills, or do you want to say yours first?
I can just say mine. Mine is weird. It's not weird. It's just different, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
I'm excited.
I'll start with my nemesis, which would be Scott McCall from Teen Wolf. And here's why.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I don't know. My heart is kind of dark. So I wouldn't really like agree. He wouldn't agree with my decisions, I think, because he's such a nice, like, heroic type. I want to save everybody. And I'm just like, sometimes people just need to. So
I get that. I totally get that.
Yeah, I think we would clash a lot. And he would always try to stop me from making decisions, that need to be made. So
yeah.
Nemesis. He would be my nemesis, and my best friend would be Loki from, everything. Because he's my favorite Marvel character ever. And he's just so funny. Like, even though he's evil, he's evil, but he's also like, what is it? An anti-hero.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes he's good and he just thinks about himself, which is why he makes most of his decisions, and most of them are crazy, which, I mean, I can relate to. It's like sometimes you just need to put yourself first. So, yeah, I'll be best friends with him. I feel like we would really vibe.
And Loki's so interesting because, like, he's the villain when it comes to his family, but when it comes to actually making the right decision for, like, the survival of whatever, he normally makes the right decision.
Yeah, in the end, he's like, all right, whatever.
I guess I'll be a good guy.
Right, yeah. Exactly. So,
also, Tom Hiddleston is, so beautiful.
I love him so much.
That's interesting. So I'm going to ask you a follow-up question.
Yeah.
If you had to choose Batman or Superman, who would you choose?
I'll choose Batman because he can make the better decisions. Superman is too nice. The only time that he kind of showed his powers was when he was fighting Darkseid or whatever in one of the cartoons, and he was like, oh, I'll show you how I really am, and just punched him through a few buildings. Like, oh, great. But Batman, he'll be like, look, sometimes you just need to make these decisions that you need to make. And
I wholeheartedly agree. I just like I think that question, because like I think there's reasons to like Superman and there's reasons to like Batman, and I feel like this is going to sound so strange, but I feel like it says a lot about a person whether they like Superman or Batman.
I think so too.
And when in my brief, like very, very brief stint on Tinder years and years ago, because I've been in a relationship for like, I don't know, 7 years, however long it's been.
Oh, nice.
The opening line that I would always use is Batman or Superman. And then if somebody said Superman, I'd be like, sorry. And like, I don't fault people for liking Superman. Don't get me wrong. If you're a Superman lover in the comments, like, I totally get it.
Yeah.
Just not my cup of tea.
No. I don't like, he has powers, yay, but Batman all the way.
Yeah, he's also very overpowered.
Yes. but he makes up.
I like how you like went a different route for your nemesis. That's super interesting. That's cool.
Yeah, I like doing that because, I mean, that's why I write, because I have a lot of crazy stuff that goes on in my mind. So I'm like, you know what? Just write so like you don't seem crazy, and it's just like that's why I picked paranormal, because you can do crazy stuff and you know all these twists and
yeah.
I don't have normal.
Flawed characters are the best characters.
Yeah,
like the best characters.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah, come on. Yeah.
Have you read Holly Black's The Cruel Prince, Wicked King, and Queen of Nothing?
I haven't. Everyone always talks about it. I'm like,
okay, so maybe I'm a little bit critical. I didn't really like The Cruel Prince that much because I thought it was very, like, I know it's a YA, but it was very, like, the first half of it was very, like, immature bullying type stuff, but it was, like, the next level because it was, like, they could murder each other because they had like powers. Yeah. I don't know. I was like, this is so.
Anyway. I don't like it either.
But the characters, Wicked King though, Wicked King is so good. Also, the last book I didn't think was that great, but Wicked King is so good. But the characters are both so flawed, and I really liked that about like the main protagonist. She's not a good person. Like she's
like my main character.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that.
And like even by a stretch of the imagination, like she's just not a good person. So anyway, I liked that about it.
Yay! Okay, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah. And like I would say, like it's not even like she's a good person with like critical flaws. Like she's just straight up not a good person.
Yeah, but she's the main character, so it's like
yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly. So you kind of see everything through her perspective. Anyway,
yes, I love that.
Zero says spill BFF Annabeth from Percy Jackson. Okay. Enemy cool. Draco Malfoy. He's too similar to my real life nemesis based on the way he treated Hermione. That's so interesting. I don't have a real life nemesis, but I
don't either.
I kind of want one to be like, oh, my nemesis.
Right? Oh, that would be like, yes, my fantasy is coming true.
Oh, that's so funny. I feel like Jade from Victorious would be someone who would dislike me, but I would respect her a lot. That's interesting because I feel like you can have a nemesis and simultaneously respect them. And like, yeah. Fictional best friend, my character Tanya, noisy, extroverted, and optimistic. Then my nemesis would be my character again, Victor, self-centered and boastful. Okay.
Nice.
D says spill BFF Eleanor Dashwood from Sense and Sensible, Jane Austen, and nemesis Professor Umbridge. Oh, Professor Umbridge.
Oh gosh.
She was nasty.
So nasty.
Spill best friend Sokka from Avatar: The Last Airbender, nemesis Mother Gothel from Tangled. Okay.
Oh yeah. That's so evil.
Rem says spill fictional best friend Wei Wuxian. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. From The Untamed, and fictional nemesis is Naraku from Inuyasha. I haven't watched Inuyasha in years. I used to love that show when I was a kid. You've never seen it?
Nope.
Oh, I used to like love it as a kid, but I was so young I don't remember any of it. You want to take this one?
Sure.
I saw you put your glasses on, so I was
I was like, let me read these. Okay, so still fictional BFF Hermione. Okay. Fictional nemesis Miss Bingley.
Oh, is she from Matilda? Is that the character from Matilda?
Maybe. Let me see.
I can't recall Miss Bingley. The name sounds so familiar though.
I don't know.
Katie says spill fictional BFF Carew from Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, and nemesis would probably be Umbridge from Harry Potter. Yeah. Umbridge rubbed everyone the wrong way.
For real.
Oh, Keep Faith Baby just wrote the final paragraph.
I can't wait for that moment. I'm going to be like, oh.
You're so close.
I know. Like, I just want to be done now.
So exciting. Do you want to take this one from Kelly?
Yes. Spill. Fictional best friend would be a tie between Natsu Dragneel and Lucy Heartfilia from Fairy Tale. Nemesis Team Rocket from Pokemon. Team Rocket's fast enough.
I love. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Okay. Like I don't remember. I haven't watched it in so long.
Oh my god, I have like theme songs from my childhood, like that I still know, and it's
yes.
It's like a party trick. Sometimes I pull it. I'm like, "Hey, want to hear me sing the whole Beyblade theme song?" And people are like, "No."
We're good. Nice.
Brianna says, FBF, Fitzsimmons from Agent of Shields. So I think this is best friends. Fitzsimmons from Agent of Shields, technically a duo. And Nemesis, Fitzsimmons, okay, is a duo. I don't watch Agent of the Shields. I watched the first season and haven't watched it.
Me too. I'm like, I don't remember anything from the first season that I watched, and so I don't know.
Same. You know what? Okay, so I watch shows and then like really easily forget about them. Zara, who's here in the comments, literally remembers everything. And I'm like, how do you do it?
When she's speaking, I'm like, your brain is so good. Like I forget what I did like 10 minutes ago. Like
I know.
It's so insane.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I would like watch shows and then like when I come to a certain part, I'll be like, I don't want to go through this anxiety. So I would stop and then go to another show. And then I keep watching the same shows over because I'm like, oh, I didn't finish that. Let me start from the beginning. And now I don't watch new shows anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I like watching old shows. It's like comforting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think
exactly.
Was Zara telling us this? Okay, so I'm trying to get all my streams straight, but on the Discord call that we had, Zara was there, and I think she was telling us about her memory, right? Am I mistaking that? Like she was like, I can remember shows from like.
I think so.
It could have also been on the live stream. I'm very confused. Anyway, because I feel like we've had this conversation with Zara.
Yeah.
Before. But yeah, her memory is like. I know I've had the conversation one-on-one with Sarah, but I feel like it came up in our Hamilton conversation.
Yeah, I think I remember
that. Also, I still haven't watched Hamilton.
It's so good. Okay, just listen to the soundtrack because that's how I did it first because I didn't see it live. I just listened to the soundtrack and it was like music and it was great. And then I forgot like it was actually telling a story until I actually watched it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is acting. I'm like, this is amazing. So
okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, I'll listen to the soundtrack first because that's easy for me to just like put on when I'm driving.
Yeah, and it's good to just have on because then you start like getting into it and you're like, ooh, oh.
Okay, and then when you watch it, you're like, I know what's going on here.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm up to speed. Okay. I know. I still have to do that.
I like watch it every day.
Honestly, I just want to be able to watch it so that when people make inside jokes about Hamilton, I know what's going on.
Yes. It's great.
Oh yeah. Anyway, I tried to think of FBF.
Fictional best friend.
Fictional best friend. That's what it is. That's what it is. Want to take this one?
Yeah. Spill. My best friend would be Abby. How do you say her name? Pseudo? From NCIS, which not a book, I know. No, that's okay. And my nemesis would be Cosima from The Savior's Champion. Nice.
Okay.
Abby is really cool. And I haven't read The Savior's Champion.
I started it, but got distracted by another book. It wasn't like it did not finish. It was just like, I had it, I started it, and then I got another book that I think I probably had on pre-order or something, and I was like,
it's a pause.
Yeah, I have to go back, basically. And because I was really enjoying it, but I was only like 30 pages in, 50 pages in. Maybe.
Oh, that's easy to stop.
Yeah. Maya says, Spill, Nemesis, Commandant Curris Venturia from an Ember in the Ashes series, and best friend would be Dara from City of Bones. City of Brass.
Nice. I haven't read either.
Do you want to take this one?
Yeah. Oh, well, she was just asking if Savior Champion's good.
Oh my gosh, yeah. All right. Everybody is just saying hi. And like how they did. Oh, Sage is here. Hello.
Hello, Sage.
Diane is here too.
Ooh, hi, Diane.
So fun. All right. So also, is anybody getting feedback? It might just be my headphones. I just want to make sure I'm not lagging. Am I lagging on your end, Kahila?
You're fine for me.
Okay, cool. Then it's probably just my headphones. I've been having issues with them lately, which is really not been that great. I've been on like work calls and people are like, I'd be mid-sentence and all of a sudden people will be like, I can't hear you. And I'm like, it's
my headphones. I'm like, I don't remember what I said. So.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So Zara was telling us on Discord that she has a really
good cool.
I filmed your praise of my memory for my vlog. Okay, it's
nice.
It's historicized. That's not a word, but it's documented.
Memorialized? I don't know.
Memorialized, yeah, on the internet forever.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
yes.
Spill or Quill. I think this is probably the last one. We've got a half hour. I'm thinking we end around like 2 hours. That's normally how long live streams go, right?
Yeah.
We'll probably go a little bit over. Are you okay to go a little bit over 2 hours?
Nothing else to do but write.
Oh, okay, sweet. So do you want to do Spill or Quill?
I'm thinking Quill, but like I also want Spill, so I'll probably do both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I might do both too.
Yeah.
Okay, so the spill. Let me get a spill. Oh, okay. Okay, that's a pretty good one.
We're
going to go with that one. Okay, this one's fun too. So the spill is name a character who you think should have died, but meaning like if you had written it, you would have killed them. So it's not like a character you dislike. It's just like a choice you would have made. Yeah, so name a character who you think should have died, i.e. if you had written it, you would have killed them. That's the spell. Oh, I didn't say what I was doing. I guess I'll do both because I didn't say. And then the quill is send us a funny line from your work in progress with no context, or like a line from your work in progress with absolutely no context, and try and make it like as like random and out there, I guess, as possible. So send us a funny line from your work in progress with no context is the quill. And the spill is name a character who you think should have died. For, like, you would have written it. You would have written them dead if you were the author. Anyway, that was, I didn't even read that properly.
That's okay. You'll type it up.
Yeah, I'll type it out. Okay, so want to do a 20-minute sprint to end it off?
Yeah, I like that. I need that.
Okay, sweet. All right, I think we're going to get going. Everyone, I'll write the spell and quill in the comments. So pens at the ready, everybody, and we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing. All right, everyone, that is time. How did it go? Can you guys hear the beeping because it's in my headphones? I just realized you guys might not be able to hear the beeping.
When it first goes off, we don't, but when you like unmute yourself, we do.
Oh, okay. Is it loud though?
No, it's like normal.
Okay. Okay. I was just curious because I was like, oh, I wonder if you guys hear it because it's coming through here. I don't know. Anyway, how'd it go?
It was all right. I was so distracted. I was trying to finish this page that I was writing, and my pages are like, let me show you, like this long, and then I write. I don't know if you can see the dots. You probably can't, but I write in between
the dots.
Yeah, so it's like really, really small. But I was trying to get the page done, but I got a few. I got like halfway. Yeah.
I ended up working on some work items because I have a call later today. Even though Friday's off, I have Fridays off in the summer, but I have a call later today, so I just wanted to get some stuff done for that. But it's done now, so that's nice.
Still productive.
Yeah. And then I did share a line from my work in progress, so that's in the chat somewhere. But nice. The still, what was that? Name a character you would have killed if you were the author.
Whew. So
I mean, do you have one?
Yeah.
Okay, who is it?
So back on Twilight, of course. But I would have killed Bella because she was the most annoying character to me. And I was like, I feel like that would have been so crazy and like a huge twist to the series, even though
a tragic ending.
Yeah, like I would keep all the books, and then in that last book she would have died. Like, sorry, Edward, but
I kind of like that. I'm a fan of tragedies, so this is so tough. So I'm not sure which one. But I would have killed one of the three main characters in Harry Potter. So either Harry, Hermione, or Ron. I feel like one of them.
Why was I thinking that too? As like a backup.
Yeah. I don't.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I actually don't really particularly care which one. I just felt like one of them should have died.
Oh my gosh, same.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's a good one.
Yeah, so there's that. I just find it unrealistic when like too many main characters survive.
Yeah, it's like
especially when there's like so many other people dying. Like,
yes. Like, out of all the characters, the three of you guys survive? Really?
Yeah. I guess I'm trying to think of like another one that's maybe from like a different. That's one I felt very strongly about, though. I was like, oh, they all survived, and then at the end they had their little like happy ending thing where they had all their kids, and I was like, really? Like, okay. But I really like the idea of Bella dying. That's a good one.
Thanks.
All right. So Nikki says, in 100 Days of Sunlight, kill one of the Weston brothers. It would just feed his backstory better. And he has like 3 other brothers to spare. So why not? Okay. So that's Abby Emmons's book, I'm pretty sure. 100 Days of Sunlight.
Yeah,
I haven't read it.
I have the book.
The cover's so gorgeous.
I know. It feels so nice and smooth. I'm like, ooh. It's so nice. Oh, and she did it herself.
I know. I watched that video and I was like, that's crazy. It looks so good.
You're good. I'm paying.
Yeah. It looks so amazing.
Yeah.
Do you want to take this one?
Yeah. Sarah said, yay, that was my spill suggestion. Nice. Okay, my answer, Ron Weasley from Harry Potter because he stopped being useful. Yes! And J.K. Rowling had seriously considered killing him off too. Yes! He was my pick. Like, if I were to kill one of the 3, it would have been Ron because I want Hermione because, I mean, she's a female, so leave her and she, have Muggle, so I'll leave her, and Ron is just Ron. Like, bye. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I kind of liked Ron. I feel like if I had to pick one of the three, like I'm like, I don't care. One of them should have died, but I think I probably would pick Harry.
Yeah.
But then I guess it would have like, I don't know, the whole prophecy bit in Harry Potter, like one of them has to die for the other to survive. I was like, and then Harry kind of died, but like didn't really die.
I was like, really?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. That's crazy.
Oh, that's just me. Okay, so we're getting to the quills. Nikki was just asking before that what it was. So, okay says, oh, right, you sit somewhere in the room. Okay. I like get like teacher vibes being like, you sit.
Yeah, same. Somewhere. It's like, oh, God.
Sage says, I can't pick a character. Can I pick an author instead to kill off?
Oh. Sure.
Maybe that'll be, I feel like that's aggressive.
Yeah, I'm like, even I'm not that aggressive. I'll put them in my book and do it.
Yeah. Anna's line is fish sticks. I like that.
Nice.
Leah says, from the day you were born, you made the stars cry from the constellations within your eyes. That's nice.
Wow, that's... See, I wish I could write like that. Like, I'm not good with like that kind of prose and stuff. Like, oh, the constellations within your eyes. So I'm just like, you cry.
I literally, like, when I'm going back and editing, I have to be like, okay, I'm going to say something fancy here.
Yeah, same. I'm like, okay, let me just write it out. And then the second draft, I can like add a little fancy stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really cute line, though.
It is.
Mine was, last night had been really fun. And, like, it's italicized in the
text. Like, really.
Like, wink, wink. Oh, Heather just got here. Thanks so much, Heather, for liking and hitting the bell. We love that. Yeah. Amir says, spill, Gale Weathers should have died in the third Scream movie. Okay. Gale Weathers should have died in the third Scream movie.
I don't even know how many Scream movies I've watched. So,
how many are there? Like 10?
Too many. I think I've watched like 2.
What do you mean you don't get bathed in a tub of butter when you join the priesthood? That's funny.
What? Like, context, please.
I know. I want to read that now.
Like, what the heck?
Oh, I think maybe this is the quill. I either didn't do that before or I had to redo it. Is that the quill?
Maybe.
I think so. Oh, this one's yours.
Oh, yeah. Want me to read it?
Yeah.
I struggled against the darkness, refusing to let it win.
I like that. I like that. Sounds like some internal conflict going on there.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy.
Do you want to take this one, too?
Yeah. Quill. You might think of me as the excited child with his fingers in every pie imaginable.
Oh. Okay.
Very nice.
Still Regina George. It would have changed the whole tone of the movie.
Most definitely. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. I loved Mean Girls.
Yes.
Oh, that's the spill. I thought that was a quill and that was a line from your book. And I was like, so interesting. But yeah, I totally agree. Regina George would have changed. Like when she got hit by the bus.
Oh my gosh. I was like,
yeah.
That was so funny.
Quill, the cliff-like nature of this side of the island sent her off balance, and then she caught herself feeling nauseous, and the familiar swoop in her belly came again.
Ooh. I know what that feels like.
I know. Do you want to take this one?
Yeah. Spill. Mallory from The Problem with Forever. I don't know why, but in my opinion, she's just an annoying character. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either, but it sounds like she deserved to get next.
Right.
From the show or the book. Raylan says, quill with my thumb, I go precisely along the edge of his pants. Ooh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's okay, Heather. Totally fine. I actually think we're wrapping this up. This was our last sprint. We're just going through the spills and quills.
Yeah.
Rem says, quill, he is, while usually incapable of doing so, able to come up with his own incredibly dumb ideas.
Wow, that's good. Oh.
Yeah, that was funny. Do you want to take this one?
Yeah. Faith says, I think I just fan casted Evan Gardner from my book. He is supposed to be Sophie's husband from the epilogue, which is 10 years after the last chapter, and I really like the choice of Nicholas Hoult.
Oh, you're fan casting. Do you do that?
Like, assign
celebrities.
Yeah, I have like a whole thing in my notes of like different actors and actresses, celebrities that can play my characters. Yeah.
That's so fun. I have not done that yet. But I feel like I'm going to have to. I kind of did once, and then I was like, yeah, I don't really like feel these people. Like, I feel like I'd have to spend time and be like, okay, who would play this person? Who would play this person?
I feel that. I have like multiple people for the same character just because like it's hard for me to imagine an original face for people in my head. So I'm like, I need something to reference.
I feel like I'm like very light on details when it comes to describing like characters. Like I don't like their faces are always like morphing in my head, if that makes sense. Same. Yeah.
You just have a certain color hair, you know, your eyes are a certain color, and that's about it. You can smirk, you can laugh. Yeah, I just don't know what you really look like.
I'm plagued by the smirking. Oh my god, they smirked or they like glanced, and I'm like, okay, they need to stop. Like,
lopsided grin.
Yeah.
What is that?
I feel like that's like a fan fiction like plague.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Rem, your line there was really good.
It was.
Okay, so Keep Faith also fan casted Kristen Stewart as Sophie in their book, I think.
Nice.
Okay, Weirdo Rights had to leave, or okay, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so great having you. Your quill is beautiful, Leah. Sorry, I say Leah. Oh my god. Kelly's spill. I know technically it had a better meaning in the story. Over all that, Aang took away Ozea's bending. Oh, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And I've watched Avatar, so that's sad. Ozai. But for real, I would have rather went Avatar Kyoshi and killed Ozai. I watched the show so long ago.
I'm watching it now. I'm still on like season 1, so like I know who Kyoshi is, but is Ozai?
Okay.
I don't know.
I have to rewatch it.
Yeah, I'm rewatching it.
I technically rewatched it when I was in university, but even that was so long ago. So.
Yeah.
Like that was 7 years ago now, maybe. So okay, so everybody, Keep Faith got 220. Emma got 679 words. That's a lot of words.
That's a lot.
And Curdy finished a chapter. Everybody's just congratulating each other. Anna reread part of chapter 2 of my work in progress, looking for mistakes turning into a dumpster fire, but oh well. Oh, that happens.
Right?
Lord of the Rings was kind of bad about that. I'm not sure what that's for.
Yeah, I don't either.
Must have been something that was said. I can't remember. I feel like Ron was made into a joke in the movies, but he was pretty solid. Oh, Lord of the Rings maybe about killing all the characters except the main ones.
Okay. I was thinking that, but I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like Ron was made into a joke in the movies, but he was a pretty solid character in the novels. Yeah, I really liked Ron in the novels. But yeah.
I never read the novels.
But yeah, by Ron if one of the three had to die.
Yeah.
You never read Harry Potter?
No, I think I maybe started the first book, but I literally have no memory of ever reading the novels.
I like that was what like I think got me into reading. So yeah.
That makes sense.
The different like I feel like I was kind of on the younger edge of like Harry Potter, but on the like a little bit older edge of Twilight, if that makes sense. And I know those are kind of like really significant books that like brought people into reading.
Yeah, reading,
Yeah.
That makes sense.
All right, everybody's just saying thank you. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. Kahila, thank you for coming to Spiller Quill.
Oh, of course, I love this.
It was so lovely having you.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody's heading out. Everybody, make sure you go follow Kahila's channel. She makes amazing writing vlogs. The link is in the description below. Yeah, I love playing Spiller Quill. It's so fun.
Me too.
I feel like,
my mind.
Yeah, and I feel like I don't know. I really, really love writing sprints. But I feel like this also like kind of keeps the topics focused because I find sometimes like I don't know, like when I do writing sprints, I know you're kind of just getting into like live streaming and sprinting, but when I do them, I can go off on like mad tangents and then be like, how did I even get here? Like, let me come back to writing. And so,
yes.
Yeah. Are you going to host a writing sprint on your channel?
One day. I'm thinking about it. It's like sometime in August because July is just so jam-packed and I'm just trying to finish these words. So yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'd be there. I'm sure everybody else would be there too. So
Thank you.
Oh, I'm so excited. I feel like the first time I ever live streamed was probably in April. And I was like, this is so fun and requires no editing.
Yeah, right. Like you can just say what you want. You can say, you can breathe and so good.
Well, because you're doing vlogs. I don't know. What do you do? How do you feel about editing? Right before we go, I just need to know how do you feel about editing? Yeah.
Like, I mean, every time I'm done filming, I'm like, yay, time to edit. And then when I start editing, I'm like, why? I'm like, oh, and then I have to add a bunch of like pictures and I just get like so annoyed.
I feel like in the end. Oh, all I was going to say was that like I feel like in my head I really like editing. And like when I start it, I really like editing, but then it takes so long.
Yes. Like even a 20-minute like video, it'll take like an hour or two just trying to condense and make sure you're not in every clip and exporting.
Anyway, thanks so much for coming, everyone. Make sure to follow Kahila. Her channel's linked down below. Do you have anything you want to say before we head off? Anything you want to like shout out, promote, whatever it is?
Oh, no. I'm doing daily vlogs.
Go watch.
Go watch.
Awesome. That's it. Well, thank you so much for coming, and thank you, everybody. And if you don't know, I say we all because I think most people here are a part of it, but there's a Discord called the Sprint Squad that you can join. It's linked in the description box below. It's like free, and there are so many people in there right now, which is super fun. So make sure to check that out because I feel like it's a great way that people have been like finding collabs and like also sprinting and doing all this fun stuff. So yeah, that's linked in the description box below. Thanks for coming, everybody, and we'll talk later. Bye.